YouTube, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the SAINZFAB Workshop. Today we're doing a bit of infrastructure in the workshop today. We want this place to look a bit more like a YouTube channel rather than just a bare brick warehouse, so we're going to do a bit of painting. Going to get some paints on the walls, make it look a bit cleaner, make it look a bit more modern. And we have to do that before a lot of the infrastructure like the mezzanine and that all goes in anyway, because it's going to be a lot easier to be able to get around the building. Only going to be able to do half and then move everything over to the other side and do the other half. Not sure how far we'll get, but let's make a start. Man, it is cold today, really cold down here. I'm gonna have to get some heating once I've got a bit more infrastructure done. I got masking tape on the proper one, like a duct tape to get a nice crisp line. And then I got cheap masking tape and basically cheap bin liners. It seemed to be the easiest and fastest way to do it. So that's all done now. Get some paint mixed up. Right, with the red now fully masked off, that was all done by hand, but it took forever. I'm glad I did it by hand because I can make it nice and tidy. But for the rest, we're going to use a spray gun. Now, these spray guns are about £30 on Amazon. I'll put a link to this one down below. This one runs the Makita batteries that I've got for all of my other kit. So really nice and easy. It's a cool little design actually. Breaks down quite nicely into the blower, which you can use as a blower. And then the spray gun attachment is very, very simple to use. You can adjust the flow rates. It supplies with a few different heads and things like that. Now, for wall paint, it's too thick to go through the gun, so we're going to have to water it down. So I've got a couple of jugs, got a bit of water, bought some comedy wooden spoons from the local pound shop, and we're going to make up about a litre of paint to go into the tub. Let's see how far we get. Let's make a real mess of this. Right, so that's about half. This is so thick. This is masonry paint, so it is way too thick to go through the gun. Let's put in... Let's start off with a kind of half and half. No, let's do about 25% and see where we are. Have a look at this. It's starting to mix in. Get in there. That's looking nice and mixed in now. Now, the way that you check for the gun is it comes with one of these, and this is a viscosity measure. The gun says that you will want about between 30 and 60 seconds flow rate from top to empty. So let's put this in here. See that? Way too thick. Way too thick. Let's get some more water in there and thin it out a little bit more. There we go. That's a solid, reasonable mix. This has worked out to be about, on this particular paint, this masonry paint is really thick. So it's about 30% paint and 70% water. And that gives us, on the viscosity, a runtime of the full pot of around 45 seconds, which is great because the gun wants between 30 and 60, which is perfect, absolutely perfect. So let's pour it into the gun, get some on the walls. Oh, guys, we got a problem. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, look at it. No. Well, that couldn't have gone worse, could it? Well, it could have, but it ain't great. It ain't great at all. Okay, that's it. That's the painting underneath the mezzanine done. So now the posts and the tops can go in and everything can start to be assembled without having to try and get round the back of the posts and things like that to do the painting. Really pleased with how it came out after that worrying error, and I might have to quickly nip over this with a second coat of red just to make sure it's all nice and tidy, but you don't need to see that. I'll do that another time. There's a few reasons why this has gone in. Firstly, it looks cool. It looks better than some empty, dead workshop. Just whitewash walls and things like that. We'll try and make the place a little bit more unique. Secondly, outside all the Parker's got a big red stripe down it. It looks nice. So we'll continue that in here and it'll kind of theme in. But the most important thing is that it's for you. Now, as a YouTube channel, it'd be really cool if it was to get some sponsors. And if you was to sponsor the channel, send something in for that we can use in the workshop, send something in that you'd like me to review, then your company logo will be put into here and it will be left there forever. So if you want to get involved, let me know and we'll sort something out. But in the meantime, that's going to be it for this one. Next time we're down here, the mezzanine is going to be started. Not sure whether we'll get it done in the first video. Unlikely. These things are a scary nightmare that I've still yet to work out what I'm going to do. Probably going to be a few parts, but thanks for hanging out with us today. That was good progress. I'm really pleased. Really pleased. Cheers. See you in the next one.